Apparently, there's just a phone call in my ear. Who's ringing in my ear?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
If you go to Skype dial.
Oh my god. Jay, we've started.
Oh, hello.
What's going on, guys? Aggronix, and welcome back to week 3 of the ElysianUCL League. This is a very, very different video, guys. I know you're pretty taken back, and I know Jay is being an idiot in my ear, so you probably...
I'm a genius, hello.
You genius, hello. But, today we're going to do a preview for week 3. Now, I'm joined by Joey, the most beautiful man alive. Joey.
I can't argue that.
I can, but
I'm right
yeah.
here, guys.
We're joined by Jay, the most fucking modest person alive.
Hello, man. Hello, what is your YouTube thing called?
The Angry Army. That's not their name, but let's
Okay,
just call
Angry
them that.
Army. No, I'm going with that from now on.
Okay, and we're joined by Kraft, the most British person around.
Best team build of all time. Just saying.
British. The most British team builder of all time. British.
Yeah.
British.
Almost the best, but, you know.
If you make Sunny Day Aggron work, you have to be up there.
Oh my god, I'm
It
top
will
tier.
work. It will work.
I'm -1 in the ranking if it doesn't work though, so I'm not doing that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through each of the game. There are gonna be 8 games in this week, and this is the first game of the conference game, so this is really important shit. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna start with the first game. Now what we're gonna do is, if any of the people in this call are involved in that match, we're gonna make them the priority. So Kraft, you're gonna go up first. Porygon, the Ilex Forest Future Sites versus the Manchestnut Skitties. We're gonna start with Kraft. Kraft, what are you thinking about this week? But don't give away too much information because obviously, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's basically just the fact, like, he's got a scary team because, like, Mega Aggron is broken. But
Metagross.
same thing.
Same thing. No man, Aggron is better than
Totally
Metagross.
same thing. They have the same primary typing. There we go.
Aggron is way better.
Aggron's
Just
way
one's
better.
defensive and one's offensive doesn't mean they're not the same thing.
True,
Don't
true,
be
true, true.
confused, guys.
True.
Anyway,
Mega Steelix and Mega Aggron are the same thing.
let's try that
Dude,
again.
Mega Bayleaf is so good.
He's got Mega Metagross, which obviously is really intimidating. But like at the same time, he's got pretty decent defensive walls. But like I think my wall breakers can break through it generally.
That's what she said.
I'm not sure. We'll see. It could be an interesting game because like his team's more intimidating than mine. But I would say that I know how to use mine better. There's
Yeah.
just like quite a few common weaknesses because obviously Skarmory, Celebi, and Mega Metagross are all weak to 5. You've got Arcanine, Nidoqueen, Rhyperior, all weak to ground. You've got Regigigas, Miltank, Furfrou, or Swap that one.
Furfrou is Huntail now, remember?
Yeah, Regigigas and Miltank.
Yeah.
Both to
I
ground.
was so afraid of the Regigigas first week because I was like, if he brings Regigigas, I'm fucked.
The problem with Regigigas is it can just sit in your face, set up T-waves and
T-Wave, Confuse Ray, Headbutt.
yeah, and it's just annoying.
Yeah.
And you set up subs and then you have to switch out and then I think generally my matchup's a bit better just because I can take advantage of his common weaknesses.
Yeah,
But at the same time,
and you have the fastest bond in Crobat, I'm
True,
sure. So
true.
that's just a natural advantage.
yeah. But then at the same time, he's got a very threatening team and he could run it in a lot of different ways because obviously Skarmory's going to be defensive, but Cerebi can be
Murray.
Arcanine can be run defensive or
Yeah.
offensive. Nidoqueen can be run defensive or offensive. You know, he's got a lot of versatility there. But from what I've seen so far, he hasn't used it that well.
Yeah, like I think he's lost his first 2 games. Yeah,
And
so
I'm not sure he's really used to using his team properly. He has, like, I saw him run leftovers Nidoqueen last time.
oh my
And although it's
god.
like a tiny thing,
Yeah.
like, it could have just been, one, it could have been Life Orb just because he would still be setting up Stealth Rocks and get the bonus damage.
Oh, you could
Or
just Scarf.
2, if he's Choice Scarf to outspeed things. Or 2, if he's going with the Stealth Rocks and defensive idea, he could have gone with Black Sludge because of the tiny detail that if he did get tricked, like Choice Scarf because it's a more bulky mon into Stealth Rock, although it's unlikely to happen. If he did, Black Sludge
Yeah.
would obviously with damage. There's small things like that which I pick up on.
Yeah. So let me jump in here quickly. I faced Porygon week 1, and Joey actually faced him week 2, so we'll get to Joey in a second. I think Porygon has a really, really threatening team. I think Celebi's very, very scary with Nasty Plot and Baton Pass, and even Calm Mind if he wants to.
Yeah.
Going into, like, he can even run Special Arcanine, and if he wants to Calm Mind Baton Pass, like, that could work. But, like I said, he is a pretty slow team. I think the fastest thing on his team is the Metagross and possible Choice Scarf. Jay, your breathing is so fucking loud.
Sorry, I'm sick, man.
Do you need to get some water? Cause
I'll
like
mute myself for now.
It's slowly dying in the
it's slowly dying in the video. Yeah. Slowly dying. But anyway, Porygon, I think he's a really, really good team, and I feel bad because I think he could do well.
Yeah.
But it's all about Huntail. Honestly, that might sound weird, but I think Huntail can be one of those mons that can like shock people because it could come through, Shell Smash, Waterfall, Ice Fang, Crunch, biggity baggity boom, diggity dabbity dang.
Is, like, you can literally just stand, like bringing on like my Infernape, for example. I kind of have to switch out in that situation. He gets a Shell Smash, he could be running Focus Sash, then when I come in, if I don't have Stealth Rocks up, he takes no hit, you know.
Yeah, and you don't have any priority except for Infernape Mach Punch, do you? Any...
True. I don't think so. Let me just check.
I'm pretty sure...
just give me a sec.
Pretty sure that's
No.
it, yeah. No, you don't have, I don't think you do.
Oh no, he has Dusknoir.
Oh yeah, if you
Yeah,
want to run
I
Shadow
have
Sneak.
Shadow Sneak. And Shadow Sneak on Mega Godfall.
Oh, that's true. True.
This is the sort of random things I spot.
Physically offensive Mega Gardevoir. Genius.
No, you don't necessarily have to be physically offensive. Like, you can have Sucker Punch, Rotom, Wash.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
You can just invest enough to finish things off.
Yeah.
But he also has Extreme Speed in the Arcanine, which obviously beats
Yeah.
almost all
My
priorities.
favorite move in the game, by the way, Extreme Speed. That's why I drafted Dragonite.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Extreme Speed is the best move in the game. But I think we've said enough. Joey, do you have anything to say about this battle?
What I'll say is that you got to prepare for everything, but he tends to bring a lot of his common weaknesses. So once you identify what your win condition is, you just gotta play with it, play it correctly, and get it in at the right moment, and just start sweeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing I was about to say is the fact that he also has 3 quad weaknesses, or maybe it's only 2. Obviously, the Celebi, the Gastrodon.
And Craft, I'm going to say something to you, and please take this into account. I do this mistake all the time. Never play well, like, unless your opponent makes you. Always play safe until you have to play,
I know
double
exactly
swap.
what you mean.
Yeah. Because I always do that. I'm like, I go into Showdown. I'm like, oh, this guy has this. I'm going to double swap. No, he goes for Ice Beam and just one-shots my fucking...
Yeah, he just makes the obvious play.
Yeah. Like, he makes the obvious play, and it doesn't pay off.
It
And
costs-
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So, that's what I'm going to say. Jay, I don't think you really have any opinion in this match, because you don't really have anything to do with it. But, Jay, do you want to say something about this match? Apparently not. So, we're going to move on to the
One last thing.
to the Lake of Rage Gyarados versus the Konoha Munchlax.
Konoha.
Also named
Konoha.
in the first place.
Konoha. That's it.
Why
So
can't he just be normal?
Jay is actually in this match, but Jay is having a wank or something. So we're gonna have this by ourselves. Oh, Jay has just popped out. Maybe he sent me a text there. I don't know. But I think Jay is dropped from the call. If you guys could check for me, that'd be fine. But
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
Jay is back. So Jay,
Jay.
talk about your Lake of Rage Gyarados match. Talk about it.
He has a really hyper offensive team, man. Like, he doesn't have that many bulky mons, so I'm not too worried, because I could just sweep with a couple of my mons that I have, because he also has a bunch of common weaknesses too.
True.
So I'm not too scared, but he does have a lot of good mons.
Yeah, he has a huge fighting weakness, so your Hitmonchan would be really, really awesome. Other than Tentacruel, and that's it.
Yeah.
Frostlass.
And Frostlass, yeah. But even then, I would be afraid of that Frostlass, though. Spikes Destiny Bond, and it'll just wreck you. Be careful. I was close to picking Frostlass, but I decided not to. But, this was actually predicted to be the Magma game of the week, which is pretty interesting. I think this game can be really, really good. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be pretty close, because both teams are 1-1, but we'll have to see how it goes. They've had a pretty rough start, both of them. But they both have come out with a win, so someone is sleeping in the video.
The one thing is, it's kind of like a more defensive team against a very hyper offensive.
Yeah.
So I kind of think Joe come out on top, just the fact that he has the offensive needs and things like Entei and Tyrantrum.
Yeah.
As well as being able to live hits from massive threats like Weavile in the form of his Rotom Wash and then the Will-O-Wisp off, etc.
Yeah, like I
mean-
think a big thing is that it'll come down to, can the hyper offensive team break through the defense, or will the defense come through? It'll literally come down to that, I think.
Yeah, pretty
The,
much.
the only thing which strikes me as like a bit of a threat is the Tracheon. Like,
Yeah.
I have this feeling that potentially if Rotom Wash is gone, then it does a lot
Rex,
of damage.
yeah, but like you have Glyspore
have,
if you bring it, so
Yeah, and I also have
Tangrowth,
Hitmonchan.
Tangrowth, don't you?
Yeah, true.
True. Yeah.
So I think that's really all I gotta say. Joe, you got any opinion on this match? Because you obviously ranked it predicted game of the week, so you obviously think this game's gonna be pretty good.
This was the unanimous decision from everyone who voted for the Magma. So, Green's been getting kind of better. He didn't play a lot last year. He had a lot of forfeits, but I think hyper offense is kind of his style. So,
Okay.
you have to make sure you can wall him out. So, can we also get the predictions?
Oh yeah. So for the first game,
win?
who do you think's gonna win? Do you think Kraft or who was it again? Shit, Porygon. Who do you think's gonna win?
Porygon.
I'm feeling Kraft.
I have this thing in the back of my head saying Porygon will win, but I have no, because I feel like he'll just pull something completely fucking random out of the bag, and you'll get really unlucky like you did first week. You know,
True.
you have a track record. So, but I'm gonna go Kraft. I think Kraft is gonna plan better. No offense to Porygon, but Kraft is just genius. So
Sunny day Aggron.
Sunny day Aggron.
I've got Kraft in this one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. Unless Kraft gets super duper unlucky and Porygon brings something completely out of the bag, I think you have that one. But anyway,
How big a margin do you think it'll be?
I think it'll be a 2-0 in your favor, and that's
Okay.
being generous to Porygon. I honestly think.
I think 1-0. The only reason being, I think I'll get into late game like being 4-2 up and just stack things off.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I have to play safe.
Do you have any Steel type or Rock type?
Steel type is my Scavalier.
Oh, yeah.
Type, no.
Yeah. See, I feel like Arcanine would be choice banded and just wreck your life with extreme speed.
That's true.
So I'd be very careful of that. But anyway, Lake of Rage Gyarados versus Konoha Munchlax. Konoha Cojones. Konoha. Konoha. Munchlax. Who do you think's gonna win?
This is KM, okay?
Yeah, the KM. So, honestly, Jay, I'm sorry, but I feel like the Lake of Rage Gyarados are too freaking strong to be beaten. Like, literally. See, it all depends. Like, if he nakes down your Run and Wash or Entei, I feel like he kind of has it in the bag. Almost. Especially if he takes down Hitmonchan.
Yeah.
I'm plotting, man. You don't know.
If he brings extra sensory on Raikou for your Hitmonchan, yeah. Don't leave Hitmonchan on Raikou.
The feeling I have is that because KM have a lot of walls and bulky him on, like when I was looking, I was like, oh man, if he can just set up on this thing. Like, if I run Watconberry for the Rate and Wash, it just sets it up. And I have the feeling that, like, Raikou could do a similar thing with Calm Mind, which could lead to a late game sweep, potentially.
Yeah. So who are you predicting?
I'm still going to predict Jay, because I kind of have this feeling that Nakri will just go all out, just not really set it on, just try and stack mons off, bring all mons and get killed.
That's
I think
true.
it'll be a close 1-0. It'll be a close one.
So we have Jay. Obviously, you can't predict. So we have 1-1. Joey, who do you think is gonna win?
I give this one to Jay. I think Jay pivots nicely on a 2 or 3 and gets himself in and just eventually wears stuff down to the point that his walls can properly do their job.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a close game. That was obviously why it was the Magma Game of the Week. And with that being said, I think we'll move on. Next is Cubju and the Long Island Rufflet Riders versus Dork. Hands down, Cubju, if you see this, come through! We need you to win. We need you to win because you were so close. So close in beating the Philadelphia... No, was it the... I can't speak. Kentucky Kabutops. You were so close. You were bringing it back with Victini, and then Lucario come in and Extreme Speed or Vaporeon, whatever. I can't remember. But you were bringing it back, Cubju. So if you see this, Cubju, no, I am rooting for you 100%. If you need me to cheat for you and hack the game, I will. Because we need Cubju to win. We need Cubju to win.
I think by then he was just going for differential. I don't think there was a way.
Do I think Cubju will win? Yes.
No. The
No.
answer's no.
Sorry.
I'll tell you my reasoning first. Is that let me just get Cubju's team.
I think Cubju's had enough. I think Cubju's gonna bring Sword Dance, Gabalion, and just close combat.
I want to check something because I have a feeling something. Yeah. Well, so what did he swap out? He swapped. Let me try. And
He swapped
Koopa? He swapped
Mega
Koopa?
Steelix for Mega Absol. He got Hooper
Fun
Mound
for
for
Thunderous T.
yeah,
and
last one.
Valiant for Rampardo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my feeling is that Crocodile puts in far too much work.
I would have to disagree because I'm a cunt. So, like, Absol is so good. You have no idea how good Absol can be. Like, Absol, you don't need a Rapid Spinner if you have a Mega Absol on your team.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
that's one thing that he doesn't need. So he doesn't need to worry about rocks. Second thing, Absol can get superpower if the Crocodile doesn't run Intimidate.
And it gets play rough, but
That's true.
having said that, Choice Scarf still outspeeds it. So
True.
Now hits that truck, so it just needs to be like half health because Absol's so frail. Or we can go for Sucker Punch, that's never going to kill in a million years. That's kill Moxie. If the team comes in, that might be Scarfed. Glaciate, I suppose, could put into work. Noivern, if it's Scarfed, outspeeds, otherwise it doesn't. Stone Edge Unit hits.
I must say one thing about Crocodile. Ditto.
True, that is true.
If he dittos, I will cry with laughter.
They will speed tie, though, because they'll both be Choice Scarf, won't they?
If they are.
If we're assuming it's offensive.
But he could bring Choice Bandit. The Choice Scarf will only do certain amount, and then Choice Bandit, boom.
Galvantula is also on his team.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Sticky
that's
Web could be
a possible.
Yeah, so it would.
But
outspeed them.
again, Absol is there, so it's like, will he go for Bug Buzz or will he go for Sticky Whip? It's always that thing.
You go for like. The thing is, if Absol leaves, then obviously he's not going to go for Sticky Web. If he goes for Sticky Web, he switches into Absol, doesn't have
No,
magic
but-
powers. So
No, but if he leaves with Absol, he's obviously going for Sticky Whip because he's like, oh, he's gonna swap out. He doesn't want to die. So it's like that. You know what I mean? It's that 50-50.
I honestly don't think that he would take the risk with the Galvantula. I think he would just go for the Bug Buzz.
Oh no, I don't think he'll take the risk. But when a play is so obvious, you never know. You never know. But anyway, get to the predictions. I do think Dorcas is gonna win, but Cubchu, know that I am with you 100%, man.
Same. I want him to win, but
I want Cubchu to win. Jay, who do you want to win?
I want Club G to win, but I don't think.
I think
he's gonna
Doric
be
is
able to pull
too
it
good
off.
of a team. He also Doric is Mega Blastoise, isn't he?
He
Yeah.
knows.
Oh
Yeah,
Jesus.
Thunderous though.
Thunderous though.
Yeah.
If he brings Nasty Plot Thunderous, he might have a chance.
The thing I see is that people underrate Rotom, but it can actually do some pretty good work.
Yeah.
And although I don't think necessarily against this team, I kind of just wanted to bring it up anyway.
Yeah. So Joey, who do you think is gonna win, and who do you want to win?
I'd like to see Cubchu
Take-
put
yeah,
in some more work.
take it.
But I give this one to Doruk.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a 2-0. I think Cubchu's gonna realize, like he did last week, that he can't win and just
Go for differential?
Work himself in for the differential.
Yeah, I'm gonna predict.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict it's gonna be a trio. But if, and this is a big if he brings Nasty Plot Thunderous Theory yet, and he somehow works it so that it works, I think Cubchu can definitely win. Because after that, he does a
Yeah.
lot of work to his team, and he's able to put in work. So Cubchu, know that all of us are behind you, and we wish you the best of luck in your match against
Thunderous
Doric.
could really help out his team actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
Definitely.
thing is,
In this battle.
Starfruit still outspeeds. I mean, he gets HPX given, so he couldn't just switch in because kill.
Yeah, but the thing about
Yeah.
Crocodile is that like you can play around it, you can make it over predict. Like he's go,
Yeah.
oh, he's gonna go into Cabalion. I'll go for Earthquake.
Yeah. The
Boom.
thing is, if it is locked in, then you can get Crocodile can just come in and let's say Stone Edge gets the Thunderous first time, switch on to Cobalion. Okay, next time it comes in, go for the Earthquake. Oh, he did.
Yeah,
switch
so
out.
it'll depend on how
So-
Cubju. It like Joey said, if Cubju saves his mons and tries to
Yeah.
win,
If he keeps the correct win conditions. I think
yeah,
he
yeah.
could.
Let's move on
Yeah.
to the next game. Gengar and the Pittsburgh Pangoros versus Zach with the Richard My Peers. I'm gonna jump in quickly. Richard My Peers, I truly believe they have what it takes to win this league. I fucked up, and I didn't play right against the Richard My Peers, but at the same time, Zach is way too good, man. He's way too good. He knew that Thunderous was a problem for me, so what did he do? He knew I was going to overpredict for it, doesn't even bring it. So my team is obviously not prepared to deal with other things. Pittsburgh Pangoros, don't know a lot about them. I know they have the Garchomp Cresselia. I know they weren't doing that great, but I will say that Garchomp does put a decent amount of work in against this team. You know, it's able to hit Scizor. It's able to hit Mega Altaria if he brings Ironhead.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Mammoth Swine.
I don't know.
Just Mammoth Swine.
Yeah, just Mamoswine really. But at the same time, Cresselia was Mamoswine, so we'll see. It'll be very close in my opinion. I don't have much of opinion on this. I
want to do some counts.
think Zach will win.
Granbull,
Granbull-
does Granbull get Ice Fang?
Granbull, it gets Ironhead, I think, or Iron Tail.
So
So-
I just want to bring something out.
So I do want Gengar to win because I do know that he has 2 losses under his belt, and Zach has 1 win and 1 loss. You know, 1 win against fucking me. So I do want Gengar to win to get back at Zach for me, but I really do think Zach is just gonna come through and take the win. That's just my opinion. Jay, what do you think?
I feel like Zach is gonna win because he has Scizor, he has Mamoswine, he has Mega Altaria,
Thunderous.
Granbull, Thundurus,
And now he has a throw.
And then
Now he has a
Blissey.
throw.
Azel.
You know, it's just too
He
much.
just has a really amazing team.
The one thing I want to bring up is in one of my other leagues, the way I beat a Cresselia was by using Azel with Nasty Plot to out thing it, and then tricking healing up on the wrong thing by using Shadow Ball, I think it was. So they kept on taking the special damage into account, and I could do a side shot. So although, like, I think although Cresselia puts in a good amount of work, the fact that I could beat it with an Azelf and obviously has the Azelf, a knockoff on Choice Band Mamoswine does 49 to 58% if it's max physically defensive Cresselia.
But he cannot bring a Choice Band and Mamoswine because he needs to run Choice Scarf to be able to outspeed, insert something here, I can't remember.
It doesn't-
Garchomp!
No, because I shot.
Yeah, but if he's Choice Banded and he goes for Earthquake, he's locked in, and then Garchomp can Earthquake himself, so you can't count it out.
But
Alright guys, we're gonna try to speed this.
he has one of the best pivots in the game in Blissey, so he switched out
That's-
to
that's
Blissey,
true.
switched back in.
That's true. So let's try to speed this up a little bit, guys. Who do you think is gonna win? I think Zach's gonna win, but I hope Gengar does win. Guys, what do you think?
Zach, I'm going 4-0, because I battled Gengar before in a previous league. I beat him 5-0, Sylveon cleaned up, so I don't...
I have
don't rate
Sylveon,
him
that's so
that-
cute.
I don't rate him as that good a bat, so no offense to Gengar or anything, but like, he even brought to Mom, which he wasn't meant to have. He brought to T-Tar, and I still beat him.
Yeah,
So,
so,
no offense to Gengar, but I don't rate him as that good a battler, whereas I do rate Zach. I think 5-0.
yeah. I think he's gonna win a 4-0. I do think Gengar is gonna pull back a little bit. Cresselia is very, very good. If he Thunder Waves a few things like Altaria and Blissey, Blastoise, you know, he has... Oh, we didn't even get the Blastoise on Zach's team. Holy shit, he's super team.
Does Gengar still have Whimsicott?
Yes.
That can change the game.
Yeah.
You know,
Mamoswine.
so who cares? He just...
Choice Bandit Mamoswine wrecks his whole team.
He could-
Sorry,
But he
Rich,
can't
but-
bring Choice Bandit, dude.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
telling
true.
you, we're telling you, we're telling
Yes,
you.
he can, because he has such good defensive pivots.
Joey, who do you think is
and-
gonna win, and what do you think the score is gonna be?
6-0 for Zach.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Jesus.
So,
I thought I was
that's a
gonna
pretty
say
bold
5-0.
play. I don't think he will win 6-0, honestly, because, reasons, but, yeah.
I talked with Zach already. I'm not giving away any of his secrets, but I'm gonna go 6-0.
Because you've seen his team, and you know, like,
You seen his team?
I've seen what he's going for.
Jesus Christ. Zach is not messing around anymore. Anyway,
What is Gengar's record right now?
0-2.
Minus 11 differential.
By the way,
Jesus.
just saying, I don't agree with Zach winning the league. I just want to say that. Right.
No, no, no.
Oh, no, me neither. I like, if I meet him in playoffs, you best believe I'm gonna win this,
I
man.
really want to see Zach versus Bloom.
Dude.
Bloom would win. I think Bloom out battles him. I think Zach out preps Bloom, but I think Bloom out battles.
Yeah, it's not about the... It's... No, but sometimes... Like, sometimes it's about the way you play. Sometimes it's about the team. But other times, it's
True.
about the team, not the way you play. So, like,
Yeah.
last week, I played my absolute best against Zach. But literally, I couldn't get past Blissey. And I made a lot of double switches. And they actually ended up paying off. But
I really
That's
want
because you're trash.
that's because you're a faggot.
I really want to play Zach in playoffs, just so I can set up on his Blissey with Manphy. I mean, you probably won't bring it, because you'll know that. but
Craft,
still.
I challenge you to a final. I challenge you.
See you there.
I will see you there, Joey. I'm sorry. I know you want to win, but let's be honest. Come on. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest now, Joey.
Let's be honest here. It's gonna be 6 pass against Bloom to see who goes to the final from our conference.
True. No, it's not.
Oh my.
Don't.
Probably.
I swear to God, I'm gonna beat both of them. But anyway, let's move on to my match, and I'm gonna jump in right now. Sorsen, I have to beat him because I am number 10 right now. If I lose, I drop to like 11 or 12 or something, and I don't want that. If
You're gonna
I'm
get 6-0, so you're gonna go all
no way, bro. Okay, so basically, okay, this is what I'm thinking. If I beat Sorsen, I go from like 10 to like 7 or 6 probably. Probably. I'm not saying I will, but probably. That'll put me so far up for knocking off number 3 in the league. Also, week 4 and 5, I have a really, really good. I'm going up to Boston Blastoise and a few other teams that I know I can beat. So, best case scenario, I am a 4-1 in the bye week. That's what I'm thinking. That's the best case scenario. But I know I can beat Sourcin. I have the mons, I have the battle style, I have the prep. I'm so worried.
I just want you to beat him so I can get my revenge.
Guys, I'm gonna beat him. I promise you.
I don't like the fact that he's gone 2-0 because you beat me week 1.
Oh, Sourcin?
Like that sort of.
Oh, yeah.
I'm normally never the sort of like salty person about anything like this because I'm still the person who sits on the.
It's not being salty. It's being smart. If he loses, that means that you won't have to play him again, and you don't have to deal with that again. So, like, I mean, you can beat him.
Yeah.
I know you can beat him. I'm not saying you can't.
I'm normally the kind of guy who just sits on the sideline going, "Why are you so salty about this? This is ridiculous. Hacks is just part of the game." I mean, I misplayed it because I realised that also afterwards, it's worth just taunting in the first place. I could have, even if I missed the second one, because he was going for a Nook Arm Mind, I could have gone into Crobat. At one, I would have missed 2, hit 1. He would have been really low. He would have he was still going for Nook Arm Mind that turn. Basically, I would have switched out, taunted him, so when he was in rest, he couldn't use Sleep Talk.
Yeah.
Whittle him down and finish him off.
Yeah, okay.
So I should have won that. There were 2 different ways I could have won it.
You would have won it, but it's just you got unlucky. It's like, what can you do?
There was one way I could win it without being unlucky.
But it's
and after being unlucky.
that's in the past, Craft. You suck. Shut up, God. No. But seriously though, guys, what are your predictions? And please don't be biased because I'm here and you know we're cool and stuff. Just please be honest. But please pick me. What do you think?
1-0 Saracen.
Okay.
I want you to beat him so much, but
Okay. All right. Okay. 1-0 Saracen. All right, Jay, what you think? Jay's dead. Okay, Joey.
I'm gonna give you the 2-0. I think Sorensen's
Yes!
way overconfident.
Belief. Yes,
I think he's way overconfident in his walls, which are completely different this year than they were last year.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, basically,
Hello?
Oh.
any dark, like a dark and a ground move, pretty much eliminate his entire walls right there.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Sorry, I'm gonna try to speed it
He
up.
only
here.
runs one set on his Suicune, basically.
The Crocoon
and,
set? Scald,
yeah.
Calm Mind. I beat that set though. So it's like, will he bring another Suicune or will he not bring Suicune? That's the thing that I'm torn between.
Suicune's my favourite mod of all time. I think he'll bring it still.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jay, you're back, aren't you?
My internet's trash, man. I swear.
Clussel is the bae. But anyway, okay, so me or Sourcin, the scoreline, who do you want to win, and all that.
Well, I talked to you about your match, and I feel like you could probably win.
Yeah, like guys, I've been thinking about this so much.
He's been like really thinking.
I've
about
been
this,
doing
man.
loads of
Like,
calcs. I know what, like, guys, you're gonna be shocked when you see one of the mons I'm bringing and their ability because you're gonna be blown back. I've planned for every scenario possible. The only thing that messes me up is rocks. And Sourcin, if you're listening to us, bring rocks. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know why stuff pops up on the screen saying call. You're still in the call. But anyway, we're going to move on to Swishy versus Squirtle. This is a match that I'm actually really interested in because Swishy is a really, really strong team. Salamence, Goodrill, Megalopony, Regice, Bronzong, Lantern, all that. And the Boston Blastoise is a pretty good team too. What's their team again? They have Drapion. No, that's not the wrong team.
No. Boston Blastoise have Ferrothorn, Charizard X.
Oh my god, yeah,
Latios,
they have a great team. So if they use that team right, I think they can do really, really well. Swishy is 1-0, 1-1, right?
1-1.
Yeah, okay. And Squirtle is 0-2, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to speed the video up a little more, guys. Swishy, what do you think's gonna win? I mean, sorry, guys. Who do you think's gonna win? Let's start with Craft.
I think Boston Blastoise.
Boston Blastoise. Okay. Jay, who do you think's gonna win?
You gotta call him again. He dropped.
Oh, Jay dropped. Oh, yeah, he'll call back in a second. Oh, I'll give him a second. Joy, who do you think?
Give me. All right, what the heck just happened?
Don't worry. Just predict the thing there.
Keep going.
Oh, I've got Jay in a separate call.
I know he's calling me.
Here, just end the call there, and I'll get him a second. Don't worry, I'll pause the video. But anyway, Joey, what do you think's going? Who do you think's going?
Give me Swishy 3-0.
Nice.
I'm not entirely convinced Squirtle's all there.
All right. Okay. So be back in a sec, guys. All right, guys.
Can you not add?
So we're gonna move on to the second last battle. Bloom who was going to be in this video, but sadly Bloom couldn't be here. And North, Philadelphia Flygons versus Triton Tortugas. Literally not much to say here. Philadelphia Flygons are ranked number 1 in the league. Triton Tortugas are like 13th or 14th. I think it's a pretty obvious win for Bloom. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a 5-0, 4-0. I think Tortugas can do a bit because they're a team, but I don't have much faith in them. But well, you never know. You never know. Guys, what do you think?
5-0. I think 5-0.
5-0.
I think Bloom is playing incredibly well at the moment. I mean, his prep, I'm still personally preps for certain day Aggron, though. So, but in my opinion, his prep is kind of standard. But at the same time, it does the job it needs to do. It's good enough to get by, and his bats thing is good. He's done very well so far. I mean, he 6-0'd week 1. I mean, I think I was so confident because I've been talking to him since then. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to destroy you in this league."
Yeah, well, I love how Joey actually puts in the thing, the battle of David versus Goliath, and that's really what it is. That's honest to God what it is. Joey, what you think?
5-0 for Bloom. I think. You know, when you can 6-0 someone who's been talking trash all preseason and make them shut off this league and restart their own league just to try and get their lives back together.
The Dark Rise? Yeah.
So, I think...
in his own league, I was in this league season 1, and he beat me 6-0 because basically, long story cut short, I was doing something else. I rushed team build prep, and he just destroyed me. And he got a massive confidence with that because he's like, "Oh, I beat Kraft, he's meant to be really good, and he just ran with it, and it wasn't right, and he got destroyed 6-0. I don't think it would have been 6-0 otherwise, but all the same, he got destroyed 6-0, and Bloom's been riding high ever since.
Yeah, so I think...
I can't see anything else.
Like, 5-0 is, let's be honest, guys, that's being pretty modest. I think Bloom, if he wants to, he can get a 6-0, but, like, we'll see what happens.
It depends how safe he plays.
Exactly. If he plays really risky and it pays off, he can easily 6-0 him, but we'll see what happens. And finally, the match that I am most excited for, my boy Joey, is going to be the FC Baganlona versus Six Path of Kentucky Kabutops, ranked number 2 in the league, versus Joey, ranked number 5?
I am number 5.
I wonder how that happened. No one, no. Anyway.
No modesty there.
Modesty there, yeah. I'm joking. This is honestly one of the most... I think it's going to be one of the most enjoyable games, because Joey is such a good team. Kentucky Kabutops is such a good team. It's very, very evenly mixed. I think you're both 2-0. Which means you're both very, very, unless you want to, not admit it, let's be honest, you're both very arrogant teams. You have a 2-0, you have the right to be arrogant. Me and Kraft don't, because we lost one game. But you know what I mean, So, I think if, again, the same thing that we did with Kraft, the same thing we did with Jay, the same thing we did with me, we're going to try to do it, me and Kraft. We're going to try to, judge it on a very, very unbiased level, because, Joey's our boy, we love Joey, but... Let's see, so, FC Baganlona, they dropped Mega Camrupt for Steelix, and they've dropped...
That's not this week.
Oh, you still have Mega Camrupt?
Yeah, it's next week.
Okay, so, who I want to win, I want Joey to win. Not only because Joey, I think, is a better battler, and you know what, Joey's the boy, but Kentucky Kabutops are number 2. They need to be knocked down a peg, they need to be get off their high horse, and they need to be kicked in the nuts. That's right. That's literally all I gotta say about it. Do I think Joey's gonna win? I honestly can't call this match. I literally can't. I literally cannot call this match. I think it'll all depend on rolls and rocks. Yeah.
I honestly think Joey will win. The only reason being, like, when I was test battling with him, not like when he was test battling my team, and like my prep's ridiculous. And even then, like, I never felt sure against Jerry. Whereas when I was actually playing Swishy last week, I always felt in control. Whereas against Joey, even though he randomly came with a team after 5 minutes to test battle me, I never felt in control. So I just get the feeling that Joey's a very good battler in that sense.
Yeah.
The fact that I know I'm not great at battling. I should have won week 1 if my battling skills had been better, etc. But the fact that I didn't feel safe, even though I'd spent about half an hour prepping for a team he'd spent 5 minutes prepping, given I had said which ones I was most worried about, but all the same, I think this shows how good batter Joey is. I think he's being modest when he went, oh yeah, I think Six Pass will beat this one. I think it'll be close, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think it'll be like literally the closest game. I think, I can't call it, but I think it's going to be a 2-0 or a 1-0 for one person. You best believe, I think going 3-0 is ridiculous with this team, with these teams. I think it's definitely going to come down to the wire. So Joey, know that we have your back. If you need us to hack Kentucky Kabutops, we will do it. So, Joey, do you have anything to say about the Kentucky Kabutops?
I mean, the things that are gonna worry me the most, probably his Mega Latios.
Yeah.
Just because it's a Lati in the draft format, and then you know, Mew can do pretty much anything.
Literally, yeah.
Vaporeon's the wall that I'm gonna have to try and work my way around. Eviolite Rhydon is a pretty good tier 4 pick.
Pretty good.
Same with Porygon too, but I mean, I don't really see any common weaknesses from his team.
Exactly, that's the scariest thing. I'm like, he has a ground weakness, but then he has a Flygon, and then or a Tornadus.
Yeah, it's a very threatening team. I mean, I've seen leagues where Mega Latios have been banned because of how versatile they are.
Yeah, like you can run Dragon Dance or run straight up Calm Mind. Like you can do anything.
It can be physical, special, wall either side. It can be fast. It can be defensive. You know, it can defog. It can set up with sweeper. It can just.
You could run defensive defog Roost. Latios is so good.
It's very powerful, but at the same time, I think although like it's got so many moves, I think it's always reasonably predictable to think what he'll bring. Like, I think it'd be stupid not to run Surf on it just for the Mega Counter-Up. I think then Draco Psyshock and either Calm Mind or Roost or maybe on Physical
the only
side.
thing about the only thing I will say about Joey, there's no one mon that walls Latios, because that's almost impossible. There's no one mon that walls
it's incredibly versatile.
Latios. But if the Latios falls, I think Joey will have an incredible chance to win.
Yeah. Plus, we all know that Sunny Day Solar Beam Mega Counter-Ups is coming, so it's fine.
The power. Rock Polish 3 times and sweep.
I love that about so much. It's like, oh, you made Counter-Up.
And you can't deny Choice Scarf, Mold Breaker, Extra Drill. I know that might be a spoiler. I don't actually know if Joey's bringing that, but let's be honest. Joey, you're probably gonna bring that.
It beats the
exactly.
Levitate, which
it doesn't
means
matter. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
if he knows that. If you're gonna bring it, he can't do anything about it. You know.
It's important because of the fact that the main thing is he does have slight ground weakness, but he has Levitators and Flygon and the Lapsy. But of course, with Mold Breaker, it means you just lock yourself into Earthquake, which in late game could clean up. It depends what set 6 path is running. I think it'll be very close. I still think Joe's gone back just because I personally think he's better Bastler, except 6 path was in the chat was like, I haven't battled in a while, but when I did, I used to level up to something in OU and stuff. But of course, OU is very different to draft format. I mean, it'll be a close game. I think Joey will make it. I think it'll be a 1-0, 2-0 to Joey, or 6 path win. I would see it being a 1-0 rather than 2-0, but like there's a marginal difference. So.
Yeah. This is a lot of fun to do. I think we're gonna leave it there. Craft, I'd like to thank you guys for being here. Joey, I'd like to thank you for being here. This has been a lot of fun to do. We have to get Craft and Joey on more videos. You'll see Joey again on Monday for the preview, or sorry, the analysis of week 3, where hopefully all 3 of us have come out with a win and we're all happy and yay. But with that being said, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. You guys know that I love you so much, and if you guys want to love me, make sure to have some like button down below first and support your Cork City Crate Dillies, your Manchester Not Skiddies, and your FC Bagnalona, and also your Kanahona Mushlex down below in the description. And with that being said, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. This has been Aggronix.